to my doll collecting channel. Today I am starting a new series, and that is giving you advice if you want to become an American Girl YouTuber, also known as an AGTuber, or if you want to start a doll collecting channel. In this series, I have promised to keep no secrets. I'm going to be telling you all the tips that I learned as a YouTuber. So on January 1st, 2024, it will be my 3-year anniversary of creating American Girl videos on YouTube. And I did have a channel before I created this one, and I posted so many random things, but eventually I posted paranormal videos, and then this channel kind of took off, so I started focusing on this channel. But I created my first channel on July 5th of 2018, so I have been a YouTuber for, oh my goodness, I don't know, 5 years now, a little over 5 years, so I have learned a lot. But I wish there was this series of videos when I first started doing YouTube, and especially American Girl YouTube, because there's a lot of things that I wish I had known when I first started out. If you have any questions about things you want to know specifically, leave it in the comment section below and I might make a video on it. So hopefully this goes well and I can turn this into a series, but this is part 1, getting started. So my number 1 tip whenever someone tells me they want to create a YouTube channel, regardless of what it's about, my number 1 tip is just do it. People who want to become YouTubers often get sucked into this trap of waiting for the perfect time or waiting till they're talented enough to create a video. You create a video, you post it to YouTube, you have created a YouTube video. And often people think, oh, if I come up with the perfect video idea, if I come up with this, you might think that something is the perfect video idea. Until you post it, you have no idea. One of the tips I hear Mr. Beast talk about, and Mr. Beast is one of the biggest YouTubers out there, he says you need to think about your audience. So when people often say the algorithm hated that video or YouTube hates me, it doesn't hate you, it's just people aren't ready for that video yet, or there's something about that video that doesn't hold their attention. And sometimes it's just you don't have enough traction. So don't judge something based off of your first YouTube video. Your first YouTube video is not gonna be great, or at least probably not. And people need to see that you're consistently posting before they hit subscribe. So you need to have a collection of videos before you really see people starting to subscribe, because they don't just trust you based on one video. They're gonna trust you off of maybe 3 or 4 or 5 good quality videos. So make sure you have a library of videos shortly after you create your channel. Maybe even release all 5 videos or all 3 videos at once. 5 is maybe a little bit excessive. Maybe 2 or 3 would be good, just so people can see that you're consistent and what kind of things you post in general. You're never gonna know if a video is good or not, or if the audience likes the video, unless you post it. And you're gonna realize what works and doesn't work when you post a video. Pull out your camera or pull out your phone and hit record, start editing it, post it to YouTube, and then see what happens and learn from that experience. I think in Canada it's pronounced niche, but I think in America it's pronounced niche. And what that is kind of what subject or what topic your channel is about. For example, if you wanted to be an American Girl YouTuber or a doll collector, you wouldn't just suddenly post about a video about your car or a cooking video and then a vlog and then a this and then random stuff. That's not gonna grow because that's inconsistent and people don't know what your channel's about. Now, if you're just posting for fun and you love making videos, then that's totally fun or fine to post whatever you like. But if you want to be a YouTuber, you need to kind of have this consistent theme. Now, with me, American Girl is a wide enough topic that I do different kinds of videos and it works for me. So I do reactions to new releases, I talk about new things that are coming out and like rumors and gossip and all that kind of fun stuff that's going on in the community. I also do unboxing and reviews. I also talk about my collection and like ranking my dolls and talking about my favorite ones and just talking about, I also talk about doll collecting advice similar to this video. So I talk about people wanting to starting to collect dolls and how to deal with online hate as a doll collector, and all bunch of sorts of videos as long as it's related to American Girl. And originally my channel was pretty broad. I wanted to talk about all types of dolls, but it just became way too overwhelming for me. I did not have enough time to post about all the different types of dolls, like Monster High, Rainbow High, Ever After High. Well, so I decided I'm gonna choose my favorite, and that is American Girl and Maple Lee, which is an 18-inch brand of dolls, but it kind of still fits in the theme, so mostly 18-inch dolls is what I talk about on this channel. Now, some people take this a step further, and they only talk about doll news, or doll unboxings, or doll reviews, or something else. It doesn't really matter as long as it's the same kind of theme. So they pick one specific type of video that they post. And there's advantages and disadvantages to doing either. I like to do it my way because then I don't get bored posting and I always have video ideas. But there isn't a disadvantage to doing what I do, and that is people, if they subscribe for one type of video, like my doll collector advice series, and then I'm posting about American Girl news or I'm doing an unboxing, they might not be interested in that video, and then YouTube thinks, oh, they're not interested in her videos anymore, and they don't get notified even if I do have a new video in my doll collector advice series. So there is some advantages and disadvantages of choosing like a very hyper specific niche like American Girl news or American Girl unboxings, but if I highly recommend choosing a niche in general. So like for me, I chose American Girl, so I talk about anything related to American Girl. And you're not gonna see a video of me talking about, you know, my car or what I ate for breakfast, or like, you're not gonna see me talk about that. This channel is purely about American Girl. Next tip that I think is so underrated when people are becoming YouTubers or wanting to post on YouTube is underestimating the power of a thumbnail. And if you're wondering what a thumbnail is not one of the things you find on your thumb. It is the photo that goes along with the video. With YouTube, you can either choose a random spot in the video that YouTube selects and thinks is a good spot, or you can create your own custom thumbnails. And that's what I create on my channel. And so when you see like my face and then you see a bunch of words and then a photo and things like that, or a different background, those are custom thumbnails that I have created. And I highly recommend making custom thumbnails because then you can change the lighting to look better. You can change, you can add words to it and make it bright and colorful. The way I view thumbnails is like a movie poster for your video. If your thumbnail doesn't look interesting, people are not gonna watch. Same thing with a movie poster or a trailer. If the trailer doesn't look good and if the movie poster doesn't look good, people are not gonna watch it. Next tip is don't worry about your equipment. So many phones now have such high quality videos and audio, and a lot of them have video editors on them, or you can download an app to video edit. I personally have a camera, but that's because I had money for my other channel and I spent money on a good quality camera, and then I spent some of my money on getting a video editor, so I edit everything on my computer, and I think it makes my videos 10 times better. But if you're just starting out, and if you don't have a lot of money or don't want to invest anything, start recording on your phone and start editing on your phone, doing all that, because with technology now, it's become so it's become so accessible that you can create a lot of things on your phone, or if you have a computer, you can create a lot of things on your computer, or even just a simple digital camera. So many options out there. Just use what you have. And if you want to upgrade, maybe you can ask for something for a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, or maybe you can save up if you have a job, if you're an adult collector like myself, then you can maybe try to save up a little bit each month towards a camera or editing, whatever you think would improve. Also, lighting is something I highly recommend too. I'm using a lighting setup and I'm filming in a dark basement and it doesn't look like that because I have amazing lighting just from Amazon. So you don't need to spend a ton to start out. You don't even need to spend anything to start out, but don't let that be the reason to hold you back. When you're choosing video topics, you wanna make sure that you're choosing searchable topics. So videos that people are actually going to go into YouTube and search, because that's one way to grow your channel when you're first starting through your YouTube channel, is creating videos that people are searching, and then once they search, then you're gonna appear in their, when they first log into YouTube or when they're watching other videos, the recommended videos, because they maybe subscribed or they enjoyed your other video or they watched the entire thing. So you want to make sure that you're finding videos that people are actually searching for, that are beneficial, and that they click them because they're either helping them, so maybe like a how-to video, like maybe how to sew something, how to create something, maybe an unboxing for a new doll, things that people are actively searching for. Then they'll see you in the search, then click, and then once you start doing that enough and they subscribe and watch your other things, then YouTube starts recommending you on their home feed or their recommended videos for what they should watch next. So very key when you're first starting out, make videos that people are actually searching for in the search bar. Another advice that I have for creating an American Girl YouTube channel is to follow the trends when you're first starting out. Now, this doesn't always work for every niche. So if you're not making a video about dolls, this might not work. Because if you're doing a bigger niche like beauty or gaming, there's gonna be, you know, the top YouTubers doing that trend, and people are gonna prefer them over somebody they don't know. But with America Girl, when I started my channel, ranking videos were so popular. Like, I have so many ranking videos because they were doing so well and I was getting so many subscribers from them. Like, I was, you know, ranking my favorite American Girl historicals, and then I did ranking my favorite Girl of the Year dolls, and then ranking my favorite American Girl movies, and ranking the holiday outfits, and ranking this and that, and so many things I was just ranking, and people loved it, and people were subscribing and coming back to me to watch those videos. So I just happened to hit a trend at a good time when there was a trend going on in American Girl world, and I just started posting those. And I was only gonna post like my historicals, and then it did really well, and so I posted the other ones, and it was just sometimes following the trends is cool because people are searching for a trend. Maybe they'll see a bigger YouTuber do that trend, and then when yours gonna show up beside them, and you know, or they're searching it. Like, people were definitely searching American Girl, ranking American Girl dolls, and that's how they found me, and that's how I grew a lot of subscribers. Another tip I have is make sure that you're making YouTube videos that are 10 minutes or longer. Now, there's a very specific reason why I'm saying 10 minutes or longer. Some people who know a lot about YouTube are like, aren't you going to recommend making them 8 minutes or longer? Because when you get monetized, which is when you can put ads in front of your videos, and then you get a portion of that ad revenue that YouTube receives, you get a little bit of that money. In order to put ads in the middle of your video, they need to be 8 minutes or longer. However, here's the key thing. YouTube prefers videos that are 10 minutes or longer because human psychology, most humans can pay attention for 10 minutes. Now, some people are like, oh, it's shorter now because of TikTok, but the science says that humans can pay attention for around 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes, it kind of starts to die off. So I recommend making videos around 10 minutes at least, maybe 10 or 15, 12 minutes is fine. But you want to make sure that it's around 10 minutes because YouTube pushes videos that are 10 minutes or longer to people. So I highly recommend making videos that are 10 minutes or longer, even though you can put the mid-roll ads with 8 minutes or longer. And that is how I reached my watch time faster. And that's something I'm probably gonna talk about later in this series about how to make money from YouTube and how to get monetized. So if you're interested in that, getting money from YouTube, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. And if you have a question, maybe I'll answer it in that video. So currently with YouTube, they might have changed it, but when I started YouTube, it was 4,000 watch hours. That means people had to be watching your video for 4,000 hours or more. And you need to have 1,000 subscribers or more. So what happened was I got 4,000 watch hours fairly quickly. I got it in August of 2021, but it wasn't until October when I had 5,000 watch hours, and then I reached the 1,000 subscriber mark in October, and then I started to get paid for YouTube. And that was because I had a bunch of people who discovered my channel, subscribed, and just kept re-watching my videos, loving all my videos. And it wasn't really getting exposed to new people as quickly, so it took me a little bit longer to get the 1,000 subscribers. But because my videos were longer, because they were 10 minutes, when a lot of people I find on EGTube post really short videos like 3 minutes or 6 minutes long, I would have to say that video is not long enough. It's okay to do that occasionally, but you really should be aiming for 10 to 15 minutes. But that's why I reached the watch time very quickly, but the subscribers kind of a little bit lagged behind. But if you really think about it, like, I think it was October 12th. So like at the end of August, like a month and a half difference is not that drastic. And some people it's the other way around. Like some people get the subscribers really quickly, but they don't get the watch time as quickly. And I would have to say a big part of that is maybe because your videos aren't long enough. Or maybe you're not posting enough because there's not as many videos to watch, but people are liking the videos that you are posting. So they're like really high quality, you just need to post more. So if you get the subscribers before the videos. But yeah, but again, it's not a one size fits all. I could give you all this advice. You could do everything that I'm doing and you could still have a challenge. You could still not get monetized. Like, it's not a one size fits all. So you could listen to everything I do and it not work, or you could do none of what I do and you will still be successful. So everybody is different. And that's one key thing I want you to take away from this video. Also, when you're making a video, you want to think about branding, which branding is kind of what style of video or, for example, I don't know what's going on with my branding, but I have bright and colorful things and I've always wanted a bright and colorful channel. So if I wanted to have a bright colorful channel, I need to make videos or thumbnails that are bright and colorful. I need to have a YouTube banner and a profile picture that's bright and colorful. Some people have very aesthetic channels, and so they have like handwritten intros and like, you know, Instagram, Pinterest style flowers, all that stuff, very aesthetic style, and that definitely makes you stick out from other YouTubers. And I even feel like if you have a unique style, like I'm trying to think of an example, but like maybe if you're like gothic or emo or something, I'm trying to think of an example of like a unique style. But I highly recommend you start that and implement that on your channel, because that can make you have a competitive advantage of everybody else because you're unique and different. So if you have a unique style, definitely bring it to AGTube and it will definitely be an advantage. But you need to convey that in your profile picture, thumbnails, YouTube banner, the way you lay things out. Make sure you have a consistent kind of theme going with it. So that is the advice I would give to somebody if somebody wanted to start an American Girl YouTube channel or a doll collecting channel in general. A lot of that stuff will overlap. Or even if you're interested in making a different kind of channel, I think a lot of this information would be useful. If you have a question, a specific question, make sure to leave it in the comment section below, and I will maybe include that in a future video, because I've been doing YouTube for a long time and I don't know what people want to know. So make sure to leave it in the comment section below, or you can message me on Instagram if you don't feel comfortable leaving a private comment. And that leads me to my next point, which is make sure to subscribe for more doll collecting videos, mostly about American Girl, but I do have doll collecting advice. And then if you want to see my future episodes of this doll collector YouTube series, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, make sure to follow my Instagram and my TikTok for more doll collecting content and videos over there. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.